And now, A2C presents the Royal Rumble.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Royal Rumble, where the biggest matches of the year, or pay-per-views of the year, and I'm here with TJ and Quans. I'll take it to TJ down the match order.
The match we have all been waiting for, 30 men, a chance to main event WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble match. This is going to be insane. Get your popcorn ready for the highlight of the year.
And speaking of highlights, the Genesis champion Will Ospreay will defend his Genesis championship against the Corporation's Carmelo Hayes. Will the Corporation bring more gold to the family? We find out as Ospreay looks to keep it from the Corporation, but that is not all. That is just one of 3 title matches.
And more toxicity comes into play as Jey Uso got stabbed in the back by Cody Rhodes, and tonight they get a street fight all over the place to see who will get the last laugh tonight.
Also coming up later tonight, a women's world champion Stephanie Vaquer defends her title against the Queen of the Ring winner Becky Lynch. Will we see a new women's champion, or will we see the second ever successful defense of this title? Guess we'll have to find out later tonight.
And kicking us off, it has been brewing for months ever since Jimmy Uso won the G1 Climax. The Universal Champion, the king of the Climax, the king of the Corporation, looks to thaw out Johnny Gargano once and for all. It's Gargano, Uso, Universal title to kick us off here in Atlanta, Georgia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Universal Championship.
Well, sometimes when you want to win things, especially win it back, you've got to do it yourself. And tonight, Johnny Gargano has to do it himself because he no longer has the authority beside him, and he is against his former friend and Jimmy Uso. Quans, I'm so confused on how this matchup's going to happen.
So am I. I mean, just a year ago, the birth of the Authority, Johnny Gargano was gifted an Oceanic Championship bout against Jey Uso at this very same event last year in Detroit. How much a difference a year makes for Johnny Gargano, now standing across who used to be his best friend, who used to be his stablemate in Jimmy Uso, now looks to get that Universal Championship back from the man that took it from him.
Well, he did lose it at Winter Is Coming. He got frozen in place, and tonight he's trying to melt the old self, the old rebel heart. But the man that's trying to keep him frozen like Han Solo is the man, the one, the new leader of the Authority, and Jimmy Uso.
The number 1 in a world full of 2s, as you both mentioned, once upon a time. The man that is stood across the ring from Jimmy tonight wasn't an opponent. I'd go as far as to say he was a brother. Side by side, war after war, trust forged in blood and gold. But Jimmy chose his own path after winning the G1. He chose his own brother. Gargano had no choice. Tonight he has the opportunity to claim what was once his. But the last month, Jimmy has been unforgiving, unbeatable, destructive in every meaning of the word. He's already defended the title once, and he looks to do it again tonight.
I mean, that is the serious of Jimmy Uso. That is the new leadership he has taken as Triple H stepped down. But tonight, this matchup is more than just about the kicking out. This is about the future of A2C. And let's take it back to Mike Rome for the introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano. And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Universal Champion, Jimmy Uso.
Atlanta, Georgia is not ready for this match. Jimmy Uso looks to successfully defend the Universal Championship for a second time in this reign, and he looks to do it against Johnny Gargano, a former two-time Universal Champion in his own right. Not looking to make this one last 5 minutes. Not this time. It's Gargano, Uso kicking things off here. Hot in Atlanta for the Royal Rumble. The biggest prize on Overkill is on the line. Can Gargano get his get back? We're about to find out. Here we go. See Gargano off that top, right off that lariat, connects with a moonsault as well, connecting right on to Jimmy Uso, and Gargano's not wasting any time to get his revenge on the man that took everything from him. Everything. He took the Authority, his championship, his pride, everything that made Johnny Gargano special to him.
But this isn't just a title reign. This is the Jimmy Uso era. He's been fighting for years to get to this point, and he's not going to let it slip very easily, especially against someone who has so much history with. These two men know each other like the back of their hands.
And I mean, the question that is going around the world is that what is going to be new for the Authority now that Jimmy Uso is in charge? And I mean, guys, I've got to ask your thoughts. I'll start with you, Quans, but what do you think could come from Jimmy Uso as the new leader of the Authority?
I think it's going to be a lot more aggressive now that Jimmy Uso is back on top. He's on the forefront of the Authority. He has a lot at his disposal, especially with the partnership with the Vision and the Corporation. I mean, you can only imagine the power that Jimmy Uso has at his hands now, not just as Universal Champion, but as leader of the Authority, as Triple H gave him that mantle now, and leadership over everyone else that comes involved with Drew McIntyre, with Carmelo Hayes, who has his own championship match later on tonight, as Gargano with a springboard cross-body taking on Jimmy Uso into the cover, hooking the leg, and as he goes for the win, TJ, what do you think Jimmy Uso has to do to prove himself worthy of that leadership, not just to Triple H, but to everyone else who has doubted the Authority's methods, who has doubted Jimmy Uso entirely?
Well, he has to be a role model to the rest of the Authority, the rest of the Corporation as well, the rest of the entire roster, because that's what Jimmy Uso has been the last couple of months, if not couple of years. He just has to continue down that path, continue to show his dominance, continue to be the workhorse of this entire company.
What he intends on doing right now is Gargano and Uso both met on the floor after that slingshot DDT on the apron. Remember, champion's advantage for Jimmy Uso. He's got a 10 count to work with, even if he does get counted out, he retains the championship nonetheless. Gargano has an uphill battle ahead of him, but Jimmy Uso is just looking to make him pay here tonight in Atlanta as he goes to the top rope. Perched up there is Uso, calling up his former friend. Off the top, big forearm right across the face of Gargano. It has been mostly Jimmy Uso thus far, as Gargano started out hot, but Uso not letting Gargano get the upper hand. But Gargano sweeps the leg again, getting back onto his feet. Over the moonsault again. Jimmy getting out of the way, shot right to the back of the leg as well, and now back to that pacing offense is Jimmy Uso. Big super kick across the face.
And I mean, and it's not happened now, but usually when you look at the Authority, the numbers game does come into effect. But the big question is that now that Johnny, he might have broken a few of those friendships when he was in the Authority. But I mean, TJ, do you even think that Johnny Gargano, if anything does happen, Johnny Gargano has backup tonight?
Well, I don't think he has backup that is as powerful and as strong as Jimmy Uso's backup, so I don't think there's even a point in calling for backup for Johnny Gargano here tonight.
I mean, Gargano has a lot more to worry about than just the backup. I mean, he can't overlook Jimmy Uso as he has in the past, as he did when all of that went down, when Jimmy Uso caught him off guard, taking that Universal Championship and taking everything away from Johnny Gargano. Just from right under his nose, Johnny Gargano, he got too cocky. He was on too much of a high, and he was brought back down to reality thanks to Jimmy Uso. But Gargano is not going to take that lightly, as he already is here off the springboard frog splash. Looking to regain his Universal Championship, but Jimmy Uso staying in the fight. Look at Gargano has.
I mean, this match has been nothing but intense so far. I mean, the blood, the hatred has been fueling through these two. ever since. I mean, we did kind of see little bits of tension, I feel like, when it was leading up to Winter is Coming. But tonight, it is the biggest blood sport of the blood sport, because tonight, it's not just about this being a rematch for Johnny Gargano, this being possible closure, but this could be his only chance at walking into WrestleMania, because we know that the Authority might do everything in their power to make sure this doesn't happen. But I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
It's the season of power abusion from not just the Authority, but the corporation entirely, as Jimmy Uso whittling his way into this, and he catches Gargano off guard with a spear out of nowhere, cutting Gargano nearly in damn half into the cover to retain the title. Gargano barely kicks it too. That was the swiftness. That was the under-the-nose tactics that I was talking about from Jimmy Uso, and there's nothing under the nose about those double super kicks right to the face of Gargano. Jimmy has Gargano reeling right now. Another Irish whip and another spear to Gargano into the cover, hooks the leg. Does Uso have this retention intact? No, he does not. Gargano kicks it too again.
Well, people used to ask if Jimmy Uso has the ability to lead. Now they're asking how long he will be at the top of this company. He's not standing in anyone's shadow anymore. He's built his own throne and he's ready to defend it. And here he is doing that here tonight. He has been utterly incredible, utterly dominant so far in this matchup.
I mean, that is what to expect from that man. I mean, nothing goes past him at all. As there's just so much, I mean, I've mentioned it so many times, but there is just so much tension in this match. You just can't look past it. And, you know, you see Johnny Gargano there just trying his best to weaken Jimmy Uso. I mean, we've seen the super kicks and the spears already. I mean, Johnny has to make sure he weakens them, otherwise Jimmy can just hit those again whenever he pleases.
Oh. Gargano got caught off guard with that German suplex. He landed on his feet. Regardless, look at Gargano. Gargano has Jimmy right where he wants it. One final beat. He nails it. Could this be it? Could this be Gargano? What Gargano needs? He's turned the tide. Can he win it? A kick out at one by Jimmy?
What the fuck?
Are you kidding me? As Gargano back to the top. There's the frog splash off the top. From halfway across the ring, Gargano nails the splash, but Jimmy kicks out of the one final beat. A one we can't look over that, but Gargano's looking to look past it. He's not looking to look past Jimmy Uso, though. He's giving him everything he's got right now. There's the side kick, sending Jimmy into the corner, and Gargano's feeding off Atlanta right now. He's got him right in the corner where he wants him, but Jimmy fights back again. Was looking to spin him around. Gargano staying in the fight, kick to the gut, looking for it for a second time, but no. Jimmy backs him down. He drops his back right onto the canvas.
Well, you can't just beat Jimmy Uso with one good moment. You have to be perfect throughout. And here comes a big...
Oh my God!
There's the pedigree for another time. Here's the cover on Gargano, and Jimmy Uso retains the Universal Championship. The throne is still intact, and the crown still lays on the king's head. Jimmy Uso is still your Universal Champion.
And like TJ said, when Jimmy was walking out, he is the number one between twos, and again, it is Johnny Gargano that is the number two at the bottom of Jimmy Uso's shoe. And we'll have to see if that is the final chapter for these two, or maybe something could be reoccurring again in the future, because it feels like Johnny isn't quite done yet.
Well, not only did he beat him, it looked like he beat him with pretty much ease tonight. I mean, they have faced each other a couple of times now. Jimmy Uso is used to facing Johnny Gargano at this point.
It's scheduled for one fall, and is for the Women's World Championship.
And it is time from the Universal Championship to the Women's Championship. Here comes the Queen of the Ring, the man, Becky Lynch.
And I mean, I just had to be silent because I had to appreciate the man that is coming. I mean, this is the best women's wrestler in the world, and it's not just me saying it, Sports Illustrated say it, Bleacher Report says it, A2C Report says it, and you know, I'm pretty sure Quan's next to me says it, and I'm pretty sure 100% TJ says it with me. Ain't that right, TJ?
TJ does. I think he has his head down.
Yeah, is he sleeping? TJ, wake up. TJ.
He'll be okay.
Okay.
Regardless, the man, Becky Lynch, the Queen of the Ring, of course, won the Queen of the Ring back at Survivor Series in November. Defeated Liv Morgan, defeated countless other women to get this opportunity. She's been biding her time. She's been waiting. And it's safe to say that her and Stephanie Becker, they have had not just a war of words, but an entire war in itself. They've been attacking each other after matches. Both these women are ready for war here tonight. And so is La Primera, Stephanie Becker.
And like I like to say, Quans, oh yeah, that is La Primera. That is the Women's World Championship, man. And that is Stephanie Becker. She's ready. She's got the red circles around her. She's got the gold circle of the title on her waist. And she's ready to reclaim it tonight. Oh yeah.
Well, she's already got so many accolades in a short period of time here in A2C. She's currently the champion. She is also the 2025 Rookie of the Year, also involved in Television Match of the Year last year. She is the newest addition to the history of women's champions. And when she won in the last show of 2025 at New Year's Revolution in a triple threat match against Roxanne Perez in Sky Blue, since its integration in October of 2025, the A2C Women's Championship has only been successfully defended once by Sky Blue, which only occurred because Stephanie Becker interrupted the match, attacking both women. So will Stephanie Becker become the first woman to have a real, successful defense with this championship against Becky Lynch here tonight? We're going to have to find out.
Indeed, we are taking down the microphone once again for our introductions for our women's championship match. Stephanie Becker's very first defense.
Introducing the challenger from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch. And her opponent from San Fernando, Chile, the Women's World Champion, Stephanie Becker.
Stephanie Becker always has that devilish look in her eyes, but this means so much more with the gold on the line. Becky Lynch is ready. We already saw Jimmy Uso maintain the Universal Championship within the corporation, and now it's Becky Lynch's turn. Can she bring the Women's Championship home to the corporation? Will the takeover be imminent? We find out, because it's all on the shoulders of La Primera, and she takes on the man right now. Here we go.
And obviously, sorry, Bonds, on you go, son. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. Sure.
Go ahead.
I mean, I had a big question to ask, is that, you know, I feel like you would also like to contribute this, Bonds, but I will ask this to TJ, is that, you know, people have been saying that Becky Lynch has been inserting herself into stuff, and fair enough, maybe she got herself inserted into the Fatal 5-Way for the first ever time at that championship, which Roxanne Perez did obviously win, but tonight she earned this. She won the Queen of the Ring, and she cashed it in for tonight, TJ, and do you think that that royalty and that win is, and the Queen of the Ring is going to pay off tonight?
Well, I think it will pay off, considering now she has more in-ring experience here in A2C, and she's also been incredibly dominant, obviously aligning with the corporation as well. She has got all the confidence in the world, and she has got the ability to take out Stephanie Becker tonight, but the question is, will she do it? That is the main question that will be answered here tonight.
Indeed it will, and it won't be answered by one of us. It will be answered by what happens in the ring. It's at the end of the day, it's what matters the most. It matters. Professional wrestling is what matters, and that is what these two women are doing right now, but more so, they are just clobbering each other as Becker goes for the cover to retain her title here, but Becky Lynch is not even close to even started with Stephanie Becker.
But while my head was down, I can admit that Becky Lynch is an incredible superstar. She is one of the best in the world because, yes, Sports Illustrated does say it, and everything else says it. A2C newspapers say it. Do we have newspapers? I think
we've had like two before. I think that
Yeah.
we need to start making more.
We do. I mean, I remember seeing the one when MJF won Grand Slam. You know, that was a great newspaper to read.
Look at Becky. Look at the submission by Becky Lynch. Referee has to call a rope break, but you can see the innovativeness, the lengths that Becky Lynch is willing to go to get that championship. That is what it is all about when it comes to this women's championship. Even though the short time, the meaning of this women's championship to all the women here that compete in A2C, it means a lot to every single one of them. As Becky Lynch is looking to go high risk, high reward. Went for the elbow. She got all of it, but I don't think she got enough of it. But she's gonna look for go lateral press. Does not hook the leg, but could have been a very unintelligent move from Becky Lynch there. But she does go back to work. That kick right to the back of Becker, picking her back up. Becky, I went for a chop there. Becker fights back again. The women's champion not backing down from a challenge from the man. Oh, went for a super kick. Becky caught the leg, telegraphing the kick, puts her down on the canvas, spins it around as well. Look at this. Oh, she had an STF locked in. Shout out to John Cena, who will be in the Royal Rumble match later on tonight.
Becky Lynch is 3 moves ahead. That's ring intelligence. You don't teach, you earn it.
Oh my God, oh, Becker. Oh my God, I think she almost landed on the apron after that forearm attempt. Becky might have pushed her right across the ropes.
I mean, that is the viciousness of. The viciousness of both of these women. I mean, Stephanie Becker has been unleashing a new dark side over ever since she joined the Red Circle, and also Becky Lynch is just not just a vicious woman in her own right, but now under the vision next to her hot husband. That's her quote, not mine. That, you know, now she's more dangerous than ever. Possibly she goes for a big cover here.
It's not going to be enough though. There's the kick out by Becker. You're seeing the viciousness now, and that's what I've already talked about. It's what it will end up being worth when it comes to this women's championship. When gold is on the line, caution and everything, pride, respect, it all goes out the window, because it is whatever it takes for this women's championship. And she goes to the top, double axe handle to the back of the head. Becker is now reeling as Becky Lynch has begun to take control off the ropes by Lynch in that big sliding leg drop. And now she's looking to throw that swift offense at the women's champion, but she dodges the second one. Becker back to her feet. There's the forearm right across the face. And La Primera throwing in the strikes, throwing in the combinations onto the man, trying to make sure that Becky Lynch reaches a new low here tonight. As she has her by the head now, looking to send her into the turnbuckle perhaps. Face first goes Becky Lynch. But Becky fighting back again. Becky has the arm, go for disarmer. Not center of the ring, but very close to the ropes. And once again, the ropes not benefiting Becky Lynch whatsoever. Getting that rope break, but it's not the disarmer that she looks to win with. It could be this right here, shot to the back. Going for a manhandle slam. She dumps her. Rope's not going to be a factor here. Covered by Becky Lynch to win the women's title for the first time. No, Roxanne's going to kick out.
Roxanne.
Damn it. Shut up.
Hey, Roxanne.
Hey, Roxanne. But I think that Becky Lynch was always, in her first title match in that 5-way, she was incredibly dominant. She was just unable to pick up the win because there were so many women around the ring. There were so many weapons as well. But I believe that Becky Lynch is at her best when there is pressure, when there is something on the line. And because pressure doesn't break Becky Lynch, it sharpens her, and it's going to take an extra something for Stephanie Becker to retain here tonight. As she heads to the top rope, she could be looking for a corkscrew moonsault. And
the good thing about A2C, if people want to... Oh my God!
The corkscrew moonsault connects in a snapmare position. Here's the cover by Becker. Becky barely kicks at 2.
But as I was going to say there, is that... Yeah, no, wait, hold on. A2C!
She connects regardless.
I'd like to eat her feet, but anyway.
Okay.
But the thing is, I was going to say, what was I going to say? There's been so much chaos in this matchup, I have completely forgotten.
First time 3, and now going to the top, went for another corkscrew moonsault, but Becky got out of the way, drop kick right to the back. Becky Lynch, there's nothing discoordinated about Becky Lynch's in-ring performance here tonight, as she is doing whatever it takes to get the women's championship, to get it off of Stephanie Becker. But you have to think about how Becky Lynch, she has to impress the division, she has to impress the corporation. What about Stephanie Becker having to impress the Red Circle? Because she's the only one that's holding them up, really. Do you think that holds pressure on her shoulders, or do you think it holds pressure on the rest of them? Oh, but wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh my God, Quan, she hit it, TJ. Oh my God.
David and the entire of Atlanta screaming out for the devil's kiss as Vaquer. I was looking to take advantage of that, but now Becky back to slapping John Cena, apparently. Becky now back in the ring. Has Vaquer. There's the schoolboy. Picks her up. Look at the power of the man. Deadlift power bomb. Dumps down Vaquer into the cover to win the women's title. Will this be enough to put away Stephanie Vaquer? Not even close.
Well, Stephanie Vaquer, she's got the talent, but she's also got the fans on her side because we all love Stephanie Vaquer.
We do indeed. And as I was going to say, because I remember now, even though Becky Lynch going for a moonsault but missed. Jesus Christ. I don't know if she's going for the cover there. No. She's going for another.
Is she? She blue balled you.
I was going to say, though, is that, you know, the good thing apparently is that Seth Rollins, if we remember that one match, apparently paid the ref or whatever. So Becky Lynch doesn't apparently have to worry about complaining about the refs here because they're all under Seth or Nick Khan's payroll, quote unquote, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't believe that bullshit for a sec. But, tonight may be fair for her as Quans.
Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the athleticism by Becky Lynch. Now as the disarmer locked in one more time. But Vaquer continuing to fight. Look at the right hands to the face of Becky Lynch. Barely getting back to her feet. Becky, both women ducking underneath. There's the calf kick right to the chest by Vaquer. But Becky rolls out. Vaquer gonna dive to the outside though.
God.
Risking it all is Stephanie Vaquer. Lightning pace action between both women. There's the enziguri as well. Remember, champion's advantage this time for Vaquer. And there's the big line right to the face of Vaquer once more. Becky Lynch and Stephanie Vaquer, they're throwing it all out there right now. And Vaquer get it thrown back into the ring by Becky Lynch. Becky, going to the top rope. Vaquer staring at her. Oh, tosses. Oh, I was looking to toss her off the top rope, but no. Becky back up to her feet. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I don't even know what to call that, but look at Becky. The man was going maybe for another manhandle slam, but no. Vaquer gets out of it. Kick to the gut. Vaquer's got the man. SV.
Oh yeah.
Dumps her right on her knee. Back first cover by Vaquer to retain the title. Becky kicks that two again.
And I have a question for Mr. Qualms because he was there on commentary with me when Stephanie Vaquer beat Timeless Tony Storm. It took 3 corkscrew moonsaults for Stephanie Vaquer to pick up the win. Do you think that'll work against Becky Lynch? Do you think Becky Lynch is a bit too smart to actually not be able to reverse 3 corkscrew moonsaults?
Got no idea. I mean, she's already reversed one. What's stopping her from reversing a few more, even another SVP? But both women, they have read each other like books already here tonight. And I don't think anything's going to stop them. But this might stop Becky Lynch. A broken leg will definitely stop her. There's the dragon screw. So vicious. Oh, but look at Becky showing no fear. Absolutely just getting right back to her feet and tossing Vaquer off the apron.
I mean, the question here is that obviously the whole entire purpose of the Vision is the one word that Nick Khan said when Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins had a little bit of heat is dominance. And tonight Becky Lynch could add to that. But the thing is that if Stephanie Vaquer does keep her title tonight, do you think that maybe dominance could start shifting into the red circle? And TJ, I will give that question to you.
Well, I believe that it could. That's kind of all I've really got for you because Stephanie Vaquer is really kind of carrying the red circle when it comes to accolades, when it comes to achievements recently.
I mean, Quans, do you believe that? Do you think the same thing, or?
I mean, man, I don't know.
I mean, I guess you're just too involved in this action as well as everyone here in the crowd, as well as me, as well as TJ, as well as Quans, and as well as Jimmy Uso sitting probably in the production truck right now.
To be fair, TJ took the words right out of my mouth, I guess.
Oh yeah.
100%.
That's not the only thing that was taken out of my mouth. Is Becky Lynch continuing to get the offense back in. To the top rope goes the man. Calls her up now. What more offense does Becky need to innovate here? Oh my God! She tilts the Rosa into a bomb, and she stacks her up. Vaquer for the victory, for the title. Now Becky kicks it too. What a move by Vaquer!
And that would have been an incredible ending to the match for Stephanie Vaquer. Unfortunate, but she's going to have to keep fighting to put down Becky Lynch, the Queen of the Ring. What is it going to take?
I mean, she was hoping that, you know, something was there for her to get that free count, but it just wasn't. And tonight she's looking to possibly hope that someone's there for when she's diving off the middle rope right now for the drop kick and connects it.
Vaquer. Look at Becky does not want to be there. Becky does not want to be there at all. There's a bullet train, both knees right to the face. And Becky is now down for the count, perhaps. Vaquer immediately goes for the cover to retain her title. Will this be enough? No, Becky kicks again. You can see the resilience of Becky Lynch showing off, showing why she beat all of those women to get here tonight to win Queen of the Ring, to earn a shot at that title. By Vaquer from a distance, corkscrew moonsault does not connect. Becky gets out of the way somehow and calls her up. By Vaquer straight back to her feet, goes for the whip, but now Becky reverses this time. There's the calf kick right to the face of the champion, and now Becky, the challenger, Becky Lynch, the man, needs to find something. She needs to capitalize on this offense. Does she have it?
I mean, she might tonight as she's looking to go up the nose. Oh my gosh, she's going for a superplex! Jesus Christ!
Becky could barely get back up after that.
And just locking more in. And I mean, I know we've been talking about this match so much, and I know my boy likes to take a few notes, but hold on, we've got a cover here before I ask the question. Could be it for Stephanie, no, but I'm gonna ask my boy TJ. You know, TJ, you like to count the numbers, you like to have the statistics. Do you have any big statistics in this matchup for tonight for either the challenger or the champion?
Well, wait a minute. Manhandle slam. Sorry, TJ. Becky might win here. She may have the title within her grasp. Here's the cover. Does she have it? Oh my God. Vaquer barely kicks out.
When you look into the statistics, both women have already won a match this year. They've started off incredibly well. I mean, when you look into last year, though, Stephanie Vaquer won Rookie of the Year. As I mentioned, she also won the Television Match of the Year. Becky Lynch, not much when it comes to accolades, but her record was consistently good towards the end. She obviously had those 5 losses, but she gained the 4 wins. Could this be Becky Lynch's year, starting off strong, winning this championship, because that could change her entire mentality this year?
Went off the second rope for that leg drop. Vaquer capitalizing once more, staying in the fight, going for another springboard. Could be going to the well one too many times here with this crossbody, but she's going to go for it. Perhaps. No, she connects it once more, and now she's got her center of the ring again. Perhaps, maybe. No. David is about to actually pop his dick. I feel like his dick might fly off into the ring if she teases us again. Went for the devil's kiss, but the head scissors not enough to put away both women. And now both women just grappling, doing whatever. They have to. Went for the thrust kick again, but no, Becky counters again. Oh, there's one for the leg sweep. Now Vaquer counters again, and the boot scraping right across the face of the man. And Stephanie Vaquer wants more from the man. She wants everything the man has. Picks her back up. Powerbomb position. Could be looking to dump her on the back of her head once more. And she does. Stacks her center of the ring. Will this be it? 1, 2, 3. Stephanie Vaquer does it.
And that wasn't reckless aggression, that was disciplined brutality from Stephanie Vaquer, keeping the gold in the red circle. And what a performance from La Primera tonight to retain her championship.
I mean, that is what she does, man. Stephanie Vaquer is all about that. She's all about the wins. And tonight she keeps the title. She keeps the flow going. And we'll have to see who is next for La Primera. Oh, yeah, man.
Hope David doesn't blow his voice box before our next match.
Nah, it's always good. It's always good in here. I mean, I'm just hyped to be at one of the biggest pay-per-views in A2C history. And I mean, Quans, I know this is big for you as well. You've not had one either. But you know what? For once, we'll let TJ, you start this one off.
Well, I'm starting this one off as it's the American Nightmare. shall we say, it's Jey Uso's nightmare. Cody Rhodes, the man who made it personal, attacking Jey and putting him out of action for months. More recently, even bringing Jey's son into this fierce rivalry, a man who will never give in, keeps fighting till the end. And in this match stipulation, rules mean nothing. Respect is taken, not given. And he has all the tools, all the weapons, all the ability to do whatever he wants to Jey Uso tonight. Quite frankly, I'm quite scared for Jey Uso tonight. Whoa.
Whoa. I'm very scared for Jey Uso in all seriousness here tonight, because you saw what happened at Halloween Havoc. You and David were on call for Halloween Havoc. You saw the scene that Jey Uso was left in. A pool of his own blood, a bunch of weapons at his body. But Jey barely made it. He barely made it out even alive from that attack from Cody Rhodes. So you can imagine what Cody Rhodes is capable of in a sanctioned street fight between both men. And I don't know whether to be scared for both men, whether to be scared for Jey, for Cody, or for any of us watching, because we've seen what A2C superstars are capable when the lights go out, when weapons are used. Because we saw that at New Year's Revolution with Uncle Howdy and Austin Theory. We can't even show that footage anymore. But Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, the hatred we've seen in such a short time between both men, I'm very scared to see what could happen between both of these two here tonight.
And I mean, you are, but you need to remember the one thing that Mr. Jey Uso, Mr. quote-unquote main event, likes to say, and he said when he was coming back, is that he kept him breathing. That was the biggest mistake for Cody Rhodes to make, and tonight he's back for blood. And you have to remember that he is part of the Samoan dynasty, the Samoan family tree, the bloodline, where they are all about destruction. And tonight there is no yeet, there is only blood and destruction. And Cody Rhodes, this may be your kingdom, but tonight Big Jey Uso is looking to claim that kingdom and claim your island.
You have to also remember that Cody Rhodes is not going to be a happy man here tonight. Jey Uso obviously cost him the championship opportunity against Jimmy Uso a couple of weeks ago. But this isn't just a fight for Jey Uso. This is more than that. This is for his family, for his career that was put on the line. Because when you threaten what he loves, something changes in Jey Uso. The choke disappears, the hesitation goes away, and what's left is a man driven by instinct. Kind that makes you throw yourself headfirst into the danger without a second thought. And Jey Uso doesn't care about the pain, the weapons, the consequence. His choices are fight or fight, because there's no flight option. In his long A2C career, he's always been the one in danger, the one putting people are trying to take out, leaving the path, but he'll always come back better and stronger. So this is his message for Cody tonight: to do your worst.
I mean, that is what obviously Jey Uso has probably been saying, and I mean, he's been waiting to get his hands on Cody Rhodes so much ever since he found out who it was, or he had time to heal and do it, because apparently he knew the whole time who it was apparently. But tonight, you know, this is the blood feud. This is one of probably the most deadliest matches we might see in this entire year, and it is going to be Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes going at it. Two friends, you know, they're just like me right now. They may have had one or two libations on a bus, you know, sitting there after winning tag titles in another place, you know, but tonight they are no longer friends, they are no longer buddies, they are enemies. And tonight, one person is looking to put down the other. But the big question is who is it going to be to do that?
Only time will tell. And these two got a lot of time on their hands and a lot of hate to go with it. Because as a wise man once said, hate is one hell of a motivation. These two have a lot of it. We could be here all night. It's time for a street fight in Atlanta, Georgia, in Cody's home state. But Jey Uso is not looking to make it a hometown hero scenario. He is looking to put Cody Rhodes down for good. He's looking to put him down like he was put down at Halloween Havoc here at the Royal Rumble. Anything goes. No disqualifications, no countouts. These two can go for as long as they need to, and they can use whatever they need to in this street fight.
It doesn't matter if it's your hometown, because when there is no rules, there is no home advantage, in my opinion. It's just a war, and whatever happens, you could be in severe danger, and your hometown is not going to protect you. Your fans are not going to protect you. This is a war one-on-one. You could be bloodied up, and no one's going to save you, Cody Rhodes.
That is going to be the big problem tonight with that, is that these two men, you know, they've kind of shot out a lot of people during this. I mean, Cody Rhodes, not just has he shot out Jey Uso, but possibly also shot out his lethal nightmare buddy and Steve Blackman, who we've seen has been going through a lot. And I mean, Quans, the big question for you is that, you know, like, who do you think has got the better advantage here tonight, if anyone even does?
I mean, advantage is just killer instinct, and look at Jey Uso. He's got the killer instinct right now. A light tube across the body of Cody Rhodes, but we're already seeing, because we haven't seen it in the past, we have not seen a true killer instinct in Jey Uso. We've seen it in Cody Rhodes. We saw what he did to Jey Uso. Does Jey Uso have that same killer instinct? Does he have that same mentality to do what was done upon to him, TJ?
Well, I think Jey Uso has that mentality because he's been through it before. But again, as I mentioned, he comes back stronger and he comes back more powerful, more aggressive, especially when you bring his family into it. And that is the question as to if he actually has the guts to do that, because we know that Jey Uso is a man that likes to wrestle fair. He's not one that is willing to cheat. But when there is no rules, do you think he'll actually have the balls to use weapons to his advantage and to do what Cody did to him?
I mean, I'll answer your question there for you, TJ, but the thing is that I have a feeling that he will, because the big thing about that is that we've seen it there, is that he's been saying it for months, that he's possibly looking to become, I mean, I think he's called himself the tribal heir. I might be wrong in saying that, but I'm pretty sure he has, but oh my God,
low blow, and it's all legal. Street fight rules covered by Rhodes to put away to get the cheap win on Jey Uso, but it's not going to be enough. Jey Uso is much stronger than that.
I mentioned Jey Uso might not be having the balls to use weapons, but he clearly doesn't have the balls now because Cody Rhodes has just punched them back up into his stomach.
Just like guys, for real.
Yeah, I gotta ask, guys, did you know that his father was a plumber?
You know his father's Dusty Rhodes?
Yep, did you know that?
I didn't know that. I couldn't tell.
Oh, damn. Anyway.
Cody, oh my God. Big springboard dropkick, very up close and personal. The light tube glass is still all over the ring. That can be used in a very unfortunate manner between both men, as Rhodes has Uso by the head, and they're going to place him into the turnbuckle. What other weapons do you think we're going to see here tonight, TJ? What do you think these two are going to pull out?
I think we're going to see chairs, stairs, ladders, endo sticks, the announce table, the barricades. Anything can be used as a weapon.
Wait a minute! Top rope Cody cutter by Rhodes onto the glass, into the cover. Is Jey done here? Will this be enough? No, not even close. A kick out at 2.
We'll just let you continue what you were going to say there, TJ. On you go, son.
Well, I was pretty much done, but again, Cody Rhodes can just use his own... Oh, well, there's a bat, but Cody Rhodes can just use his own ability as his weapon, because he has some incredible moves in his arsenal. So does Jey Uso, but Cody Rhodes has just been incredibly dominant recently, and I'm sure he's going to try to let loose a bit more on Jey Uso here tonight. Isn't that right, David?
That is 100% right, is that these two are going to lay into each other, and I guess with a street fight you get a false count anywhere at the same time. But the thing is, the most is that in this place, you know, like I said, this is a big ginormous blood feud coming, so every single thing that is going to happen is going to be done with intent, going to be done with putting them, as I think Cody was going to go for a big crossroads there on the outside, but Jey making sure to absolutely 100% get out of it. But like I was saying, is that this isn't just weapons just to use against an opponent. This is a weapon to use against someone that has betrayed them, or someone that they did betray. So this match could be something that is going to be massive. This big pinfall on the stairs, and I'll take it back to Collins for you.
Does he have it here? No, Rhodes just puts the legs down, and now has the legs down. Uso barely getting out of it. Rhodes getting back into the fray here, getting back onto the offense on Uso. The Irish whip sending him straight back to the floor as Rhodes, and now Rhodes not taking any dares here to the top rope. He's taking a giant leap of faith. Off the top. Oh, he misses the drop kick completely, and he ate shit on the floor. But he's not looking to make that define what he's going for. Gourd Buster on the floor as well. Taking Jay down with him, taking all that pain, absorbing it, and putting it on to Jey Uso.
Well, this match has been back and forth, but now even more weapons get involved. Do you think that instinct just naturally takes over? Are we past the point of strategy here in this match?
I think we are, as the cover on the floor. I think Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, there's too much hate for just a regular wrestling match. That is why this was made a street fight. That is why these two are not within a normal sanctioned match. That's why there are no rules between both men here tonight.
I mean, the no rules is probably the biggest bonus for both of these. Is I think Jay's gonna go for that super kick again. Oh my God, folding Cody Rhodes like an omelette.
And he goes to the top, not for an Uso. God damn.
Oh my God. I mean, usually we say we are the table, but tonight we are the door.
Oh my God, I don't think Jey Uso's going to know what he is after that. But he's got the baseball bat straight for Cody's head, looking to match the CTE that he probably already has. Oh, it went for the springboard, but he ducked it. Cody with eyes in the back of his head. Disaster kick right to the face. And now he's got the door. He's got him in the corner as well. Watch out, Jay. Oh my God, right across the skull. And now he's got the bat winding it up. Looking for a home run in Atlanta. Right across the face of Jey Uso. Still fighting his Jay though. Looking to take the bat, but Rhodes is just being relentless with that bat.
These two men willing to shorten their careers for a victory here tonight. There's not even a championship on the line. They just hate each other that much. And now Cody Rhodes hooks the arms. Pedigree.
He connects with the pedigree. Will this be enough? On the door as well, across the glass as well. But Jay kicks out again.
That is the absolute fight of Jey Uso trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. But I think it's time, Quans. Oh,
I think it was. Oh my God, Jay basically told Cody Rhodes no, completely no. And now these two are in a street fight. Right now, both men back and forth. Rhodes with a right hand, Jay with a slap across the face. Both of these men, everything they've got at each other is being thrown. We're in a street fight, but it looks like we're building towards something else, something more sinister, something even more deadly between both men. The blood is being shed between both men, and we are going to Georgia. Both men training back and forth. What is gonna give? Rhodes is gonna give. There's the shot to the face. Has Jay crossed for a crossroads. Center of the ring on the glass. Covered by Rhodes. Hooks the leg on Uso. The street fight is not over. Jay kicks out again.
How is Jay still in this match after the punishment he has been given? And now Cody Rhodes relentless again.
Oh, spear! Cuts him in half on the bat as well. Cover over the barbed wire. Is this it? No, it's not. He kicks somehow.
the hatred is flowing through these two, keeping them alive. It is the adrenaline in the soul. It is the instant getting Jesse
on the bed. Crossroads across the barbed wire. Jay may be out cold. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. And that is it. Jey Uso has been put down by the American Nightmare.
And oh my word, I mean, I just cannot believe that matchup. I mean, there was everything going, spears, crossroads, everything. But it is Cody Rhodes, the man that stabbed him in the back tonight, stabbed him in the front, crossroads him in the back, and as wait a minute.
Oh, Cody's not done. Oh no, he's looking to shatter Jay's spine.
No.
Oh, breaker. Oh my God, a verter breaker by Rhodes. You won the match. What more do you need to do to Jey Uso? You've invoked his family. You've torn the man apart. What more needs to be done, Cody? Crossroads, and oh my God, Cody's not done. He's going for a trifecta on Jey Uso. Somebody has to stop Cody Rhodes. Wait a minute. It looks like somebody may.
Oh my-
Here comes Steve Blackman, the lethal weapon. We haven't seen Steve Blackman in a little bit now. But now he's staring down Cody Rhodes.
He said he wanted justice a long time ago. He's given it up, but tonight he hasn't given up on Jey Uso and helping against his newfound friend as obviously Cody Rhodes has turned his back on both of them. I mean, TJ, what do you got to think of this, man?
Well, it takes a lot to stand up to your enemies. It takes even more to stand up to your friends. And Steve Blackman, once best friends with Cody Rhodes, now protecting Jey Uso from him. And what a show of respect, what a show of support by Steve Blackman.
And as we move on to our co-main event, it is time for another Corporation Championship match. Another member of the Corporation looking to seek for gold. It's Ospreay and Carmelo Hayes. Will Ospreay, the current reigning Genesis champion, defending against Carmelo Hayes, taking on a Mike Rome.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Wrestling Championship.
Carmelo Hayes, made of money, made of gold, but the gold is what he is missing. Carmelo Hayes looking for that missing piece, looking for another championship here in A2C. He's a former tag team champion, former Universal champion, looking to get that trifecta, looking to get the Genesis championship from Will Ospreay.
Well, we know he don't miss, so can he hit the mark tonight? He looks like he's walking with the confidence of a man who knows his destiny, a future A2C Hall of Famer in the making, no doubt about it. And tonight, he's not fighting for himself, he's fighting to bring more gold to the corporation. As you mentioned, his opponent tonight, Will Ospreay, said that Melo has forgotten what it feels like to be a champion, which, if you're not counting the tag titles alongside Jimmy, Melo hasn't held singles gold since September of 2024. So, could you really argue against what Ospreay has to say, Paul?
I mean, I definitely could. Carmelo Hayes, former two-time Universal Champion. I mean, he's been on the sideline as tag champ with Jimmy Uso, but now he has a chance to prove himself, to remind everyone how Carmelo Hayes is one of the main event players here in A2C.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to get so fucking elevated as the aerial assassin, Big Willie O, whatever you want to call him, Will Ospreay, the Genesis champion, is ready tonight to absolutely hit this off in a classic at the Rumble. And TJ, my man, I don't even know what is going to happen in this match, but I know tonight is going to be total fucking craps.
Well, of course, it is the Genesis champion, the man who has redefined this division, proved time and time again why he deserves to stand where he is today. He has been in situations time and time again where he's had to take on factions on his own, but this time he's fighting against the whole corporation, who are doing their very best to win every single championship here in A2C. Will Ospreay, the blueprint of a competitor. And to use his own words, he is a man willing to die for anything. He's willing to die for any time, anywhere, and for this title is everything to him.
That is the importance of Will Ospreay. Not just has elevated his title of the theme song, but he wants to elevate the Genesis title back to the new heights, possibly further than Santos Escobar or the Boogeyman ever took it before. And the aerial assassin tonight has a big challenge against him, against a man that doesn't miss and hoping to not miss in Carmelo Hayes. And Quans, like always, kick this match off.
Mike Rome's going to kick it off before I can. Down to our introductions one more time for our final championship match of the night.
Introducing the challenger from Boston. Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes. And his opponent, from London, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, the wrestling champion, the Assassin, Will Osborne.
Ospreay looks to make this his 4th successful Genesis Championship defense. I mean, Ospreay only had 1 successful defense the last time he was Genesis champion. He is most definitely past his last reign, but will this be as far as he can go? We find out. This is Will Ospreay's greatest test yet as Genesis champion against Carmelo Hayes. Here we go. A meeting of 2 A2C phenomenons in the ring, and look at that. Melo dropped face first onto the canvas, and a knee right to the face for good measure. Will Ospreay not wasting any time, not leaving any room for breath when it comes to Carmelo Hayes. He knows what Melo is capable of. He knows what more is at stake here tonight against the former Universal Champion, the former Tag Team Champion. He knows how decorated Carmelo Hayes is. He knows what a win against Carmelo Hayes will do for him here tonight. Is that super kick to the back of the head. TJ, what do you think Will Ospreay has to do? I mean, we've seen Will Ospreay pull out some amazing moves in some amazing scenarios, but what does he have to do? What impossible does he have to achieve to beat Carmelo Hayes?
Well, Will Ospreay just has to continue what he has been doing, because he has already had 3 successful defenses in his time as champion since he won it at No Mercy. He's looking to retain it again tonight at A2C Royal Rumble. I mean, Will Ospreay, he's one of the pillars of A2C right now. Some would say he's at the peak of his career. I think he still has more to give. He's an unbelievable talent. It's going to take a lot to keep him down here tonight.
I mean, you say he needs. I mean, you say he needs more to do against Carmelo Hayes. I mean, you say he just needs to keep doing what he's doing. But Carmelo Hayes is on a different level. People really forget what Carmelo Hayes is all about. And Melo was looking to remind Will Ospreay with that roundhouse across the face. Carmelo Hayes is on a different breed. He is on a different level when it comes to singles competition, as we're seeing right now. Look at this. He's got Ospreay on the apron. Slingshot DDT.
My God.
Ospreay goes head first. My goodness.
And that is the level and structure of Carmelo Hayes. Like he has said, Conj, you cannot doubt him out for a second, because that is what Melo does best. And they always say that Melo don't miss. And tonight, he cannot miss, because this is for the title. This is for another gold to add to the corporation. And Melo looks more structured than ever, even though he is bleeding already on the face. You know, we just have to ask ourselves, and especially have to ask you, TJ, do you think,
oh my goodness,
that Jesus Christ, yeah, what a springboard moon, is that moonsault?
It was a shooting star from nearly halfway across the ring. I couldn't ignore it.
You cannot ignore that, because that is the physical level that these both men are at. And TJ, I have to ask, is that, do you think if one man damaged the leg, it could be over for that person?
Well, I believe you're right, David. I mean, these two men, very fast-paced wrestlers. They need their legs, they need their hands, but mainly they need their legs for the speed, for the agility, for the ability to jump halfway across the ring like we just saw. And they are incredible when it comes to using their body parts to their advantage. And I think you're just correct when it comes to the leg power, the leg ability that these two men need in their game.
We're seeing what both men are capable of right now, as they have started off hot. They have not slowed down whatsoever. Carmelo Hayes off the second rope frog splash. Not going to be able to put away Ospreay just yet, but he's countering again. Springboard moonsault. Carmelo Hayes and Will Ospreay. Both men are very high-flying, strategic offensive maneuvers here. They have so much in their arsenal, as he was looking to go for first 48 right there, but Ospreay able to telegraph, and he's done his homework on Carmelo Hayes, able to take him down with a power slam. Ospreay looking to keep the offense, and here comes Ospreay already at the gate, starting to throw everything he has at Carmelo Hayes, the Genesis champion, getting desperate out of the corner onto the apron. There's the side kick right to the face, and now follows it up. Some pip cheery. Oh, there's the forearm across the face. Melo's down. Ospreay not looking to make it so off the ropes. There's the handspring. Inzaguri does not connect. Hayes gets out of the way. Hayes has to watch out for Ospreay. Floats him over. There's the Liger Bomb again. The sharpness of the skills of the assassin being put on very full display right now, TJ, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is, Quans. I mean, when you look at Will Ospreay, this is like one of the first times in a while that I have seen the champion as the underdog. So I'll give this question to David. Why do you think that is? I mean, obviously it is Carmelo Hayes.
I mean,
why?
You think that, but also again, like I mentioned during the Jimmy Gargano match, is that numbers play could come into it, and obviously we've seen how long of a reign that Carmelo Hayes had as tag team champion, so he's no fear to championships. But the question is that I know he had 2 Universal Championships under his belt, but the question is, can he claim this Genesis Championship and make it another one in his numbers? Oh my god, a big ginormous Pele kick. And you know what, Quan, this match has been absolute grabs. We know you're the man that's on play-by-play right now, so you know what, just intrigue us on these grabs right now, man.
Well, I think Ospreay is looking to make sure there's no more left, because Ospreay has Hayes up, going for a Stormbreaker, nearly center of the ring, could be time. He connects. Hayes is down. Ospreay not wasting any time, any breaths on Hayes, into the cover to retain the title. Hayes kicks out, and Ospreay needs to figure out what else he has to do, but Hayes is not going to give him any breathing room. There's the lariat. Both men just are answering back and forth between each other, not giving any breathing room, not giving any time to recover. It is just straight fire. Foot right on the gas between both men, and Hayes is looking to keep the momentum going off the top rope. Frog splash from a distance does not connect, and Ospreay looking to take advantage, as I've already said. Both men are not stopping at anything until both men are out cold, until they see an opening, till they have the opportunity. And you can see Ospreay looking for an opportunity here. There's the backflip kick, landing on his feet, but Hayes standing back with that big lariat, taking down Ospreay, calls him up. Hayes wants something big here. He's got him in his sight. Springboard, went for the clothesline. Ospreay gets out of the way. Ospreay now has Hayes for the whip. Has him. There's the follow-away moonsault slam. Hayes is down, but he's not out. Ospreay making sure of it, because he knows he needs more. He knows he needs just a little bit more to put Carmelo Hayes away. And now Hayes back to his feet, but Ospreay already has an answer for Carmelo Hayes, sending him back into the corner. What more does Ospreay need to do? One more backflip kick. He's not going to connect it again. Hayes comes back with another lariat, taking out Ospreay. What more does Hayes need to do? What more does Ospreay need to do, as both men are trucking back and forth? Look at this. Center of the ring, drops down Ospreay with the Uranagi. Big combination. There's the moonsault as well. Hayes has Ospreay reeling back on the offense here. The challenger looks to get that offense in for a full momentum swing, and there's the scoop slam. Hayes now on the apron, looking to go to the top rope. Hayes from a distance, what's he going for here? He's on the top. Oh my goodness, another elbow drop from halfway across into the cover, shoots the half. Does he have the Genesis title in his grasp? No, Ospreay kicks at 2.
What a performance currently tonight by Carmelo Hayes. This is a man who has tasted success at the highest level, understands the pressure, the grind, the expectation on his back, not only from himself, but from the authority, from the corporation tonight.
Oh my God, dumping him on his head with a German suplex after Hayes went for the final cut. David, what more do these two need to do? What more do you think they're going to pull out here tonight as he dumps him on his head again?
I mean, just absolute viciousness. I mean, I told you this was going to be graps, but oh my God, I never actually expected it to get this so, like, back and forth and devastating, because I know Will Ospreay's on the offense right now, but we've seen earlier in this match that he can't switch it. Oh my God,
Here
I think it's time to get it out.
Slow down. Ospreay's put a bullet in the chamber, hit him. Back of the head. Hayes is down. Cover. Does Ospreay have it? Does he have it? Cover on Hayes. Hooks the leg. No, it's not enough. But does Ospreay have more ammo left? What more does he have to put away Carmelo Hayes as he calls him up out of the corner? He's got him by the head. Face first off the turnbuckle. Ospreay sizing him up one more time. He's got Hayes in position. There's the backflip kick again. It connects this time properly. Could have been looking for a Styles Clash maybe to pull off the combo, but no. Hayes staying in it again. Hayes thunder rolls out the way. Ospreay floats over. There's the Pele again. Right to the face. Hayes immediately back to his feet though. Ospreay floats over, keeping the offense on his side. There's the Liger bomb. My goodness, the pace has not slowed down whatsoever, and I don't think it's gonna anytime soon, at least till this match is over.
I mean, I don't know if TJ is just shocked and silenced right now, but...
Oh my God!
Oh my God! I don't even know what the fuck! I don't even know. I can't even comprehend what to think right now because there's so much happening in this match, so much back and forth, so much just offensive, so much Liger bombs in this match from Will Ospreay.
Oh my God, he's not done. He turns himself inside out for a springboard frog splash. Now into the cover on Hayes. Does he have it here? Is this it to retain? Hayes kicks again. How in the hell is Hayes still fighting?
I'm just taking in the atmosphere here in Atlanta, Georgia of the Royal Rumble. These two men are going back and forth. This is incredible. Will Ospreay now looking to get Carmelo Hayes up.
He's got him center of the ring. Sit out. Dumping Hayes on the back of his head. Once more, Hayes has been dropped on his head more times than I can count. Ospreay now on the apron. Has Hayes side out. Little pip cheerio. There's the forearm. Right across the already busted open face, but Hayes back to his feet immediately. Ospreay has an answer though. Has the side headlock, but now he sweeps the... Oh my God. Hayes dumped right on his face, but Ospreay's not done. He picks him up. Standing Spanish fly. Hayes is out, but he's not done. Ospreay needs a little bit more. He's going to the top rope. Where's he going? He's going up to the top. Ospreay off the top over the forearm, but he goes crashing down. Hayes for a moonsault. Does not connect. Ospreay barely without the grasp, and now center of the ring. There's the neck breaker by Ospreay. He's got Hayes. He picks him up by the head. Ospreay floats around. There's the Pele again.
I mean, that is what he does best. That is the aerial assassin for the reason he is flipping Melo. He's flipping himself. That is what he is all about, because Will Ospreay is the Genesis champion. He is the aerial assassin. He is the man that you want to be. He is the man that you dream about in your sleep. This English boy is looking to live the American dream of keeping it as, oh my God, I don't know if it was a Tiger Driver there who's going for quad.
He's going to go for a Styles Clash, but there's the DDT by Hayes. He takes out Will Ospreay, and now Hayes, he's got one in the chamber now. The guy was going to the top rope, and now he goes to the second rope. Hayes, he's got one in the chamber. He needs to save it for when he needs it the most. There's the arm drag as Ospreay and the super kick, but Ospreay didn't even feel it. He's still on his feet, but Hayes is not giving up so easily. Hayes with a kick to the gut, going for a neck breaker. He drops Ospreay back first on the canvas, and now Hayes, he needs something here as he goes for a look at Hayes. Hayes using the ropes to his advantage. Referee doesn't see it. Hayes has Ospreay, barely kicks out as Ospreay back to his feet immediately. There's the Thunder Roll, one for the corner springboard, but Hayes caught him. Ospreay lands on his feet off the back suplex attempt, picks him up. Butterfly suplex, maybe. No, the gut buster. My goodness, the knees right to the gut of Hayes into the cover. Is this offense enough to put away Carmelo Hayes? No, a very early two. Hayes, he's got so much adrenaline still left. He over the kick to the gut. Ospreay the handspring. Oh my God, he turned himself inside out. What in the hell is going on anymore?
I mean, TJ, I don't know about you, but I don't know what to think right now.
Oh my God! Ospreay's head bounced off the turnbuckle off that running power bomb, and Hayes is fired up. Look at the fire in the eyes of him. There's the lariat, elbow to the side of the face, sends him into a snapmare. Hayes is now on the apron. He's going to the top rope one more time. Is this it? Is this what Hayes needs? He calls up Ospreay. He calls him up. He's got the assassin in his crosshairs. Went for the crossbody. Ospreay has to now the Irish whip by the assassin. Picks him over the following moonsault slam again. No, kick right to the gut while Ospreay's prone and down. Look at Hayes. He's desperate for the win. He goes for the cover, but Ospreay's not going to budge. He barely gets the shoulder up.
And what more does Carmelo Hayes seriously have to do to take down Will Ospreay?
Oh my God! The shooting star doesn't connect this time. And now, just across the face, springboard with the moonsault, reverse DDT, dumping Hayes on the back of his head. Ospreay, he's got one more bullet locked in the chamber. The assassin looking to strike. One more hidden blade coming for Melo. No, oh my God! To the back of the head. Cover, hooks to leg. Is this it? No! Melo kicks again.
And as Quans mentioned earlier, the pace seriously hasn't slowed down. We're like 15 minutes into this match. These two men have not slowed down an inch. And now Carmelo Hayes moving out the way, and he's now continuing his dominance against Will Ospreay.
And this is it. This is the integrity level that is between these two. I know that Will Ospreay wanted to get the what is it? The real version of AJ Styles, but you know what, Quads? I think it's time.
Oh my God, it
Melo
could be.
is not gonna miss.
Here he goes, nothing, but now he hit it this time. He finally hit it, Melo, but the awareness from Melo, he's got to drag Ospreay away from the ropes. He needs to get him in the center of the ring. He drags him. It was the adrenaline rush enough. Is this it? Cover. Has the assassin been put out? No, he hasn't. Both men, they've thrown their best shots at each other. What more do they need to do at this point? Oh, look at this.
Well, half a second away from getting a new champion, but now Carmelo Hayes trying to go through a different approach, locking in a very violent submission hold. Will Ospreay tap? No. Manages to escape the hold, escape the grasp of Carmelo Hayes, but Carmelo Hayes not done now, calling him up.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't know about. I mean, I know you're doing play-by-play, Quans, but oh my God, I'm so shocked at this matchup. I know we're having pause moments in the commentary, but the thing is that we're just appreciating how good this matchup is right now, and how much grabs is. Oh my fucking God,
this.
Jesus Christ!
Ospreay doing a handstand, able to stay on his feet somehow after that Hurricane Rana. But Hayes once again hasn't answered this. Oh my God! The knee to the face. You can hear the impact of the kneecap connecting across the face of Will Ospreay as Hayes now on the apron to the top rope. Perhaps he's got Ospreay on the crosshairs. Is he going to do it? Maybe. No, elbow to the back of the head. He doesn't connect. Hayes barely. He looked like he collapsed off the top rope. He couldn't even connect. Russian leg sweep to Ospreay. I mean, you already said it earlier, David. I'm play-by-play, but even I can't keep up with how fast these two are moving at this point. Both men have gone back and forth as Ospreay with the backflip kick has the separation. He's cut Hayes. He can't even run at him at this point. He goes again. There's the backflip kick by Ospreay, and another kick as well, and another. Ospreay. Oh my God! Another kick again. Ospreay is doing so much.
Dominance from power, dominance from speed, dominance from every state of the word. Now Carmelo Hayes gets up on his feet. Oh my, this is just incredible from both men now. Carmelo Hayes still not done, doing whatever it takes to bring more gold to the corporation.
My God, off the snapmare kick and now to the second rope. Hayes, there's the double axe handle on Ospreay. He's down. Is this it? Have both men used all of their energy? Is this what Melo needs? Cover on Ospreay, but Ospreay is using whatever energy he has left to just barely kick out. That is how much these two have burnt each other out. They've thrown all their best shots at each other, thrown everything they need to, and now Hayes looks to lock in maybe another Rings of Saturn, but the rope break, the official with a very great call there. Sees Ospreay's foot on the rope, another axe handle, trying to bust open the face of Ospreay. Hayes, he's got Ospreay back on his feet. He picks him up. Ospreay floats over, back around, reverse DDT, dumping Hayes. Both men, they're throwing. I mean, we've talked about the pace. It's not been slowed down, but the amount of pressure, the amount of pain that these men have put their moves into. There's the moonsault slam. The intensity is wearing off because their bodies can't handle it anymore. And there's that big knee by Ospreay. He was looking to go for a springboard, but Hayes is just back in the corner. Ospreay looks to run at him one more time. He's got the separation. There's the backflip kick again by Ospreay, and now he's got him in his own submission. Black Widow's now applied on Hayes, and now it's Hayes' turn. Will Hayes give up? Does he have it in him to stay in this match? Yes, he does. The drop toe hold drops him right on his face. Oh my God! Hayes with the facebuster on Ospreay. The facebuster center of the ring. He's got it. Cover on Ospreay. Does he have it? No, he kicks again.
Oh my God!
This match still not over. Carmelo Hayes now calling him up again. It's relentless. It's non-stop. Carmelo Hayes doing everything that he can.
Final cut by Melo. Cover on Ospreay. Center of the ring, and the assassin. No, it's kicked out again. Are you kidding me?
What the actual fuck is going on? There is nothing stopping these two men from absolutely killing each
Oh my
other.
God.
Oh my
He's got
God.
him. Busting Crab, center of the ring. Look at the blood dripping down the face of Ospreay. Is he gonna stay in it? There's nowhere to go.
All right. What?
He lets go. No one would even hate Ospreay if he tapped out here. This has just been back and forth. But Hayes, he's on the top. When he shoots, no, he goes for the crossbody, baiting Ospreay again. But this time, I don't even think Ospreay can take the bait. I don't think he has the energy to take the bait at this point. He's completely burnt out. There's the snapmare, the neck snap by Mello. What more? What more is it going to take? Who's gonna break first?
I mean, TJ, I'll send that question to you right now because I don't even think I have an answer right now because it's so back and forth that I don't even know. I don't even think I can predict who's going to win this match. I think the referee's got more chance of winning this match than these two do because these two look like they are going to fight forever.
Oh, I don't think either of these men are going to break on their own terms. It's going to come down. The one who has the most energy is going to literally have to keep them down forever.
Wait a damn minute! Mello!
He's got away! Oh my God!
Stormbreaker to Ospreay on the good side, covered by Hayes. Is he gonna do it? Hayes!
No fucking way!
He's just done it! He just put the assassin down. Carmelo Hayes is the Genesis champion.
Oh, Mello Hayes winning off of Will Ospreay's own move. And he's building a resume that most people would only dream about. He's just done exactly what he said he was going to do, bringing more gold to the corporation. And that's not just a win, that's an investment paying off.
And like you said, he used his own move against him. He used the Stormbreaker, but he has now broken the reign of Will Ospreay on his Genesis Championship. As now the corporation has one more gold to add to the collection. As ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our big boy main event. And you know what, Quans? What is that main event again? Because I've kind of forgotten who it is.
It is time, David, for the Royal Rumble match. 30 men enter. Only one is going to leave with the dream of a lifetime. The dream to go to New Jersey to main event the 4th ever WrestleMania. Here we go.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
And the big question is, who is going to be number 1? And it has to be the one in the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. The one has to outlast 29 other people to become the one to main event WrestleMania. And obviously we know he has a history with the current champion, it's Seth freaking Rollins. But the question is that will the Tribal Chief do it? Will this be his ring as he so-called claims, ladies and gentlemen? Is he not just number 1? But ladies and gentlemen, you better get every single motherfucking one in the air for your Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the needle mover, the god of A2C, not Seth Rollins, the god is the real Tribal Chief, the head of the island, the head of the table, the head of everything.
Got my one up. Indeed, I do.
And there is just so much to talk about this man. We've obviously said it before. He is a former A2C World Champion. I don't think he's won the UV Championship quite next, but I'm pretty sure if he wants another taste of revenge, it's Seth Rollins for taking that title off of him all the time ago. I believe, you might correct me if I'm wrong, but was it? It was either Halloween Havoc or No Mercy. I'm pretty sure it was No Mercy. I might be wrong.
I believe it was No Mercy in Denver, Colorado, where Seth Rollins took the World Championship away from Roman Reigns. I believe it was only like after, not even 30 days after winning the World Championship, the championship that Reigns has hunted for since day one here in the A2C, and he finally overcame Swerve Strickland, the former world champion, and he was able to get that championship and bring it to the family, but it was snuffed out by his old foe, by his old brother, Seth freaking Rollins, the current world champion. Of course, Seth Rollins came off of a grueling defense last night on emergence against the phenomenal AJ Styles, and now he looks forward, as everyone else does, to WrestleMania, and you can definitely say that Roman Reigns is looking forward to going the distance here tonight for the first time ever, and he's looking to get back that world championship and take it from Seth freaking Rollins.
And I mean, that is the aura personified, as we always say when we see him walk out, Crons. But you know what? I'm going to give it to TJ for number 2, to see who will be facing Roman Reigns to start off the Royal Rumble match of 2020.
Who's the number 2? That's the question.
Oh my God!
Fuck. Here comes Johnny Gargano. I didn't even expect him to be in the Rumble. He's already had a match tonight. He opened the show. We are kicking off the Royal Rumble match with 2 former world champions of A2C looking to reach their peak again. And sometimes I think the Rebel Heart just has that little bit too much heart. He just keeps fighting despite the problems he's gone through, despite ongoing issues, despite the pain. He fights through it all. This man never gives up. We know another man who never gave up, John Cena, and he's won the A2C Royal Rumble twice. He's also in this one. What's to say Johnny Gargano can't do the same here tonight from number 2?
Find out. I mean, Johnny Gargano, as you said, he's already had a match tonight for the Universal Championship. He could be looking to get his rematch back at either world champion, because remember, Johnny Gargano has multiple losses to the world champions right now. He just lost to Jey Uso, and he originally lost that confidence, that spark, to Seth Rollins. Johnny Gargano has a lot of choices. Roman's got one choice at number 1, but ladies and gentlemen, it's time to kick off the 2026 Royal Rumble, and here we go. We're starting off hot. Gargano with a super kick to Reigns, immediately looking to get at Reigns, and a springboard moonsault as well. Remember, high-flying moves are higher risk than ever in this match. Remember, you go over the top rope, both feet touch the floor, you are out of the Royal Rumble, and I'm pretty sure Johnny Gargano knows that, and he's trying to keep the pace down. He's trying to go the distance along. But TJ, we're about to see who's about to join the fray. We're about to see number 3 as Gargano's taking it to Roman. Who is number 3 who's joining the fray?
Oh, and it is the big Bronson Reed, the man with the tsunami. But tonight, the tsunami might not happen, because that is too much of a risk to happen, especially going up top rope.
Reed and Gargano, both men working together.
Oh my God!
They both just dumped Roman out. Roman's already gone.
I've just said he had a chance to win this thing, and he's already gone.
I mean, I don't know if I told you this, but Bronson Reed's my pick.
Oh my God! After that, I mean, I don't blame you, Bronson Reed. He hasn't been pulling his weight as of late. Of course, we saw him get kicked out of the Vision. I believe it was last week. Seth Rollins kicked him out for Oba Femi, of all people, not being able to pull his weight. Roman Reigns definitely felt the weight being pulled as he flew over the top rope, hitting the floor, and Reigns has to go home already. But here we go. The entrants just keep coming. Time waits for no one. Who's number 4?
Is it gonna be? Oh my God!
Oh, that's my pick!
It's Penta!
That's my pick!
Zero! Making
That's my pick!
ever A2C appearance.
That's my pick, guys! That's my pick!
Shut up! No, he's not.
Yeah, he is! That's my pick!
He just said,
Oh my
God!
See the way he just manhandled.
Nah,
What
Penta's
the
my pick, bro.
Okay.
No,
Oh, yeah, that's your pick.
that's my pick. That's my pick.
Great pick you've got there, David.
Great
Thanks,
pick.
man.
Honestly, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, guys.
Gargano off the second rope, very precarious position. There's the DDT though. Number 1 already gone. I mean the shockwave that is set. And Gargano's gone as well. Number 2.
What?
Bronson Reed's on a roll right now.
Well, I think the damage that we've took earlier tonight may have just cost him here in the Royal Rumble. He just got thrown out with ease by Big Bronson Reed. What's it going to take to get this behemoth out of this ring?
I don't even know.
Never do I. But who is going to be the next entrant?
It is Uncle Howdy, that number 5, the man that nearly ended Austin Theory's not just career, his life at New Year's Revolution. Uncle Howdy looking to take that momentum. As look at Penta with a Mexican Destroyer to the 300-pound Bronson Reed. Uncle Howdy, the former Universal Champion, looking to get that championship back, looking to find a way to that championship through the Royal Rumble.
Okay, Uncle Howdy's my pick.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Uncle Howdy is my pick, bro.
Oh my God.
That's my pick.
Oh my God. Keep Uncle Howdy. Pick one and stick with it. Damn it.
No, Uncle Howdy's my pick.
It better be. It better be your pick.
I mean, I think you'd kill me if I said he wasn't my pick. So.
I mean, honestly, I feel like I honestly want him to be my pick because I enjoy Uncle Howdy. I enjoy what he's capable of in this company.
You enjoy murder puns?
Yes.
Yeah, after Austin Theory, you know, I don't want to fuck with Howdy. I don't want to mess with Howdy.
Yeah, I feel like he'll kill me if I say he's not gonna win.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God.
I think Big Bronson Reed's out for killing tonight, but number 6 coming in.
But the one person I do fuck with is the Mad Dragon! Alien Dragonovas, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands in the air, conduct that shit! Because the Mad Dragon, the former Judgment Day man, is number 6 in the Rumble. He is fired up. He's ready to shoot some torpedoes, ready to hit some hate bombs, and he's ready to bomb this Royal Rumble.
It looks like the dragon has shed new scales. Ilya Dragunov is back at the Royal Rumble, and Atlanta is shaking.
We haven't seen him since Saturday Night Main Event when he beat Carmelo Hayes in a steel cage before getting brutally attacked. This is his first ever Royal Rumble match. Will it be his time to push towards potentially going back against the corporation if he wins this thing?
And we're about to find out. As look at going toe-to-toe with Big Bronson Reed, a matchup we haven't seen. Bronson Reed looking to make this a short trip for Ilya Dragunov as Penta has Uncle Howdy in the corner. Ilya's got to be very careful here. Oh no, Penta's looking to get him out as well.
No,
Ilya
that's my pick!
Ilya's already
That's my pick!
No, it wasn't. Shut up.
That was my pick!
Ilya Dragunov just came in. I mean, we just hyped him up, and
we just hyped him up after all that, and he's gone already.
Man, what type of Santino Marella ass was that? Oh, that was my pick.
Gory special by Uncle Howdy. I mean, my mood's kind of gone now. That was really disappointing.
Yeah, but number 7's coming in, guys. 6, 7 seconds.
6, 7, yeah!
No! Who is it? Please be someone good.
Oh, and here comes Finn Balor.
Yeah! That's my pick!
Whoa, a bad start to 2026, but he's here to prove himself once again in his first ever Royal Rumble. Can the Prince become the King, make his way to WrestleMania? He's laying loose on the competition, and he finally got Big Bronson Reed to the ground. I think that's the first time we've seen that here in this Royal Rumble tonight.
Okay, that's
I fucking hate this guy.
That's my real pick.
Why?
That's my real pick.
Why?
He's useless.
Because it's Finn Balor.
He's useless. He sucks.
Hey, you know, this is like the old company, you know, they're saying he's going to get a push, you know.
God.
I believe it.
I also believe it. I think he's going to get a push. I think he's going to get pushed over the top rope and he's going to go home crying.
No.
Yes.
You're so mean, Quan. You're so mean, you know. You need to be more respectful. People.
Finn Balor stole my telephone, okay? I don't like him.
What, did he call Kit Wilson and say, hey, Kit, are you there?
Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Uncle Howdy's going to get a big elimination here, though, as here comes number 8. And it is Switchblade Jay White, a man who's had some issues with Finn Balor over the past couple of weeks. He's been aligning himself a little bit with Team Crash Out as we saw him return at New Year's Revolution to take on the Power Club as he dumps Finn. He goes straight for Finn Balor, dumping him on the back of his head, and Bronson Reed has Uncle Howdy. Bronson Reed's already been on a tear with 2 eliminations, trying to eliminate Uncle Howdy next, and he does. That's 3 big names for Bronson Reed.
Okay, but did I tell you that Jay White's my pick?
I'm going to fucking kill you.
What?
Well, to be fair, this is Jay White's second ever Royal Rumble. In 2025, he entered at number 21, lasted a mere 40 seconds before getting eliminated by The Rock. Let's see if he can do a bit better here. No, he's already died with a tsunami!
David, you missed your chance. You suck.
I did. I'm too busy trying to.
Oh my god!
I was looking at Penta and fucking Finn, man. I didn't even see the tsunami
Jay
happen.
White floating.
I think he is. I think he is.
I feel like
But TJ, who is next, man? Who's next, TJ? My boy.
I'll tell you who it is. It's Haku! Another star would enter in the Royal Rumble.
Okay,
Big moment
guys.
for him.
Can I tell you that? This is my pick? Can I tell you this is my pick?
We're not
This is my
doing
pick. It is. This is my pick.
We're not doing it. He's going to die. Power bomb center of the ring, Haku. Bronson Reed is going to be very tough to get out of this ring. We haven't even discussed the size of Bronson Reed and how difficult he's going to be to get thrown over the top rope as he's already got Haku
someone
up.
drop? Oh no.
Yeah, kind of. And there's the senton.
Is that not like a? I was gonna say no, it's not. That's not a wasteland. That's like a aircraft waste. That is a waste. Is it waste? No, wasteland's like when you.
I don't know. Why is Finn Balor trying to leave the ring?
Can I just say, Jay White's already done better this year than he did last year.
He was grabbing. I don't know what he was doing there. See, I'm confused. Someone help.
I mean, that is what the Royal Rumble is, Quans. You get confused. There's so much happening. Even though people have been getting eliminated left, right, and centre.
Oh my
the question is, who is going to be next? Because I mean, talking about left, right, and centre, but now we need to flip that shit upside down, call it Stranger Things, because there's no one stranger than my pick and Joe Gacy.
You go straight after Big Bronson Reed.
And Haku fighting out of 2 men trying to push him out the ring. And you know, Haku was in the G1 last year. He's used to these opportunities. Oh wait, Finn Balor's been eliminated.
Wow.
Haku's used to having big opportunities. Can he actually capitalise this year? Within the Royal Rumble match, I mean, Finn Balor got eliminated, but well.
There's just so much here. Quans and TJ. I mean,
Yeah.
I've lost.
Oh my god, Haku's been eliminated.
Oh my god.
God, these eliminations are flying right now.
I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure Haku's happy that he's been booked for a little bit for once. He's been put in the Royal Rumble. I mean, I know he's been bitching a little bit apparently about him not being put on the card, but I mean, Quans, the big question is right now,
Blade Runner by Jay White.
Who's
Taking
next?
out Bronson Reed. Who is next? We're
next,
going to find
Quans?
out. Number 11, who is it? It is Kyle. The Pro Star is here, running straight down to the ring. Dear Atlanta, count him in. Here comes Kyle Fletcher going straight after Joe Gacy. Kyle Fletcher, he's been looking for that big moment, that big next step going in to WrestleMania season as he drops Gacy with a Poison Rana. Kyle Fletcher has been looking for something big, and he goes for that elbow, but he does not connect.
And I mean, TJ Quans, count him in to be my next pick.
Oh God.
Well, Kyle Fletcher was in last year's Royal Rumble. He entered at number 7, got eliminated by Aleister Black when Aleister Black used to be bald. But can he rise from the darkness and win this entire thing here tonight?
Aleister Black could be bald. I'm gonna be bald again.
Yeah. I don't think we can handle Aleister Black being bald, you know.
I mean,
But,
I
like,
could.
I don't know. I don't know about you.
I don't know. Whoever's next is my pick. I believe in him
Definitely, yeah.
so much.
Cross? Jobber? You know what? Quans, even though he's a jobber, he's my pick. He's my pick. He's
Come
my
on,
pick.
man.
Cross.
Oh, Jay White's gone.
Oh my god, he's just eliminated. He's not a jobber anymore.
He's not a jobber. His own red circle mate is attacking him. Grim, what the hell? Casey, get out of the camera.
He just wanted to say hi.
Oh God, he's gonna say hi to the demons in hell. Brainbuster by Fletcher and Cross. Look at this. I don't know if you mentioned it already, but Joe Gacy is the only man that has won one of these Royal Rumbles before. He is the last year's winner. Can Gacy go back-to-back like John Cena has?
Well, he's got the help in carrying Cross. I mean, actually, he's not much help. He's lost 15 straight matches. But
and also, Karrion Kross he's already tried to throw him out. For some reason.
Every man for themselves.
Oh my God!
And Fletcher has to be careful. Kross trying to throw out Fletcher.
Who is it that is next for the match?
Fletcher's gone.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Triple H!
What?
That's my pick! That's not no. That is actually my pick. That is my boss. That is the king of the kings. That is the man who sucks me off as my paycheck. That is the game. Triple H. And ladies and gentlemen, is trying to play the game. It's ready to rumble.
Even though Triple H was gonna be here, I mean, he stepped down as the leader of the Authority. I didn't think that meant something like this. Triple H has entered himself into the Royal Rumble. How is this even gonna work? Kyle Fletcher's been eliminated. Bronson Reed's been eliminated, and I don't think anybody in Atlanta can believe that Triple H is in the Royal Rumble.
But he's doing what's best for business, entering himself into there. That's now Joe Gacy.
Even he thinks Kross is a jobber. Fair enough.
I mean, it is every man for himself. That is the key component of the Royal Rumble. But one man, Joe Gacy, hates corruption, and he said that Triple H is corruption. And what a match we are having right now in the Royal Rumble already. But this is something that these two are looking to damage each other as much as possible, whether to eliminate them now or possibly damage them enough for someone else to come in and throw them out.
My opinion, this is I don't know, but in my opinion, this is just a disgusting abuse of power from Triple H, putting himself into the Royal Rumble. He doesn't deserve to be in here. More people.
Shut up! Shut your bitch ass up, bro.
Oh my God.
Number 14, who's it going to be? It's Darby Allin! And after Jeff Hardy got taken out backstage a couple of weeks ago by the Legend Killers, Darby Allin is not just doing this for himself, but for the both of them, and it's his first ever Royal Rumble. Can he make an impact to his career? I mean, he's facing off against his own boss and a former Royal Rumble winner. He's not really picked a great number.
That's my pick.
I'm getting tired of this.
What do you mean? What do you mean? This is the only time I've said that's my pick.
He doesn't coffin dive out the ring, shall we?
He might.
No, he's not gonna go. He's not gonna get the
No,
he's gone. He's gone.
Oh, never mind. Did I say he was my pick? Did I say he was?
Yeah.
No.
You did.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No. You're lying. Fake news.
Fair enough. There's the crossbody. We're about to be halfway through the Royal Rumble already. There's been so many big names that have come and gone. They've been eliminated so far, but who will be number 15 as the clock counts down to the halfway mark here in the 2026 Royal Rumble? Who's it going to be? It's CM Punk, number 15, the second who had to fight his way back into this match through Kazuchika Okada as Triple H goes for a pedigree, but now CM Punk, he's got beef with Triple H. Remember, Triple H, while he was in charge, he was the one keeping Punk out of getting these opportunities. Remember, he said that CM Punk has a lot of heat backstage. He had a lot of discussions with higher ups. He was very difficult to work with, but Gacy looking to make them both very difficult here as he's kind of just staring at both of them.
As I mean, CM Punk may be the second side saying, but he is my first person as a pick.
Your first
in this match.
Yeah.
Yep. First person in my match.
He
is the best in the world for a reason. He's the best in the world for a reason, DJ.
Well, is it time for us to go to sleep, or is he going to put up a great performance here
tonight? I don't know. I want to sleep, but Gacy's looking to make Punk break his spine vertebraker to Punk. My goodness. Punk might already be done. Gacy's looking to make short work of Punk as he has him. There's the pump kick, and Punk is gone.
Whoa.
Oh my God, but look at this. We go for the pedigree as the next one comes out.
Oh!
And the Boogeyman is here. The second man to enter tonight that has already appeared in 2 previous Rumbles. 2024, he drew number 21. 2025, he drew number 24. Tonight, he drew number...
Oh my God! He's just eliminated his former rival, Joe Gacy, with ease.
Did I just mention that the longest range championship is my pick?
If anything, the Boogeyman has it more difficult than every other year because he's came in earlier into this match and he's already taken out a previous Royal Rumble winner. But now he's facing off against his boss.
The Royal Rumble
mid-match.
This almost feels like a gauntlet match.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everyone is basically under Triple H's. I mean, not really, because I mean, he's on emergence. So I mean, Triple H is the boss of Overkill. So I mean, he's not really his boss if you think about it.
I guess. Spine Buster by Triple H taking down the Boogeyman.
Oh,
the old pictures of the corporation.
Couple of seconds. Next, who is it gonna be? Oh my God, you! J-Rocks!
No, David, no, he doesn't do that anymore.
What do you mean he doesn't do it anymore? That's my pick! I love the New Day! What do you mean he doesn't do it anymore?
He can be your pick, but he doesn't do that anymore. He's not New Day, Rock Sox. No, he doesn't do that anymore.
He's a bad guy now, David.
What?
He's a bad man.
No, he's not.
No,
he's not. Freak Xavier.
Very bad man.
I hate the Xavier style right now.
One half of Team Crash Out along with Cedric Alexander, who is also in this match as Triple H. He's got Xavier Woods on his shoulders. Oh my God, Samoan drop by Triple H. Center of the ring, and it's been very calm in the ring thus far. I mean, people have come in and out, but it's barely been as crowded as we had imagined, as people are just being thrown out left, right, and center. You would think the ropes are picked off with baby oil at this point.
Daddy?
You think crashing out will actually help?
Yes, David. Diddy's next.
Oh no!
I guess I was right. Here comes Bret Hart.
That's not back though. That's not back. I mean, he is the best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be, and that's not back.
Yeah.
So I nearly fell off my chair. I'm that excited.
God. Bret Hart's going to make Triple H fall over the top rope and to the floor. Is he going to do it? Here's Triple H done for. Is Bret Hart going to eliminate him?
It looks to be.
Triple H is holding on.
Left? He's fighting.
Oh, he stays in it.
He's getting back in that ring.
Of course, we saw Bret Hart play a big factor in the World Championship match last night on Emergence, trying to help AJ Styles of the Phenomenal Elite get that World Championship, get him somewhere into that picture. But unfortunately, it was Obafemi that took out all three members of the Phenomenal Elite, making Seth Rollins retain that World Championship and look forward to whoever is left in this Royal Rumble match. Just like a Triple H, he's got Bret Hart center in the ring. As the clock winds down, there's the pedigree.
5 seconds until our next entrance into this year's Royal Rumble number 9. Who is it going to be?
The greatest of all time, the only ever back-to-back winner, 2023 and 2024. Wait a minute, what the hell?
No!
That was my pick! What are you doing, Randy?
Getting attacked backstage by Randy Orton, the Viper, the Apex Planet, the Legend Killer. He's been put through a table. Oh my God. And a legend of the game came back. It was announced. We were all excited about John Cena, the greatest of all time. And he's not even in the Rumble match. How's he even going to make it? He's getting destroyed backstage. This is relentless from the Legend Killer. He's trying to kill out another legend.
Oh my God.
I mean, I guess you can't see him in the Rumble anymore looking at this.
Oh my God. Wait, what the hell? Oh my God.
That's my pick!
Once again, Danhausen being the difference maker, stealing a spot in a match he did not earn. Danhausen mocking John Cena and stealing his spot in the Royal Rumble.
What do you mean that is John Cena?
I'm not playing.
That is John Cena.
David, you know exactly who that is.
No, that is John Cena.
Has done it again. He's stolen another spot from someone in another match. He did it at Money in the Bank last year, and now he's doing it here tonight in the Royal Rumble.
Why is that announcer out here? I swear that was just Cena there at the engine track. Why is that announcer out here?
How much have you had to drink? To be honest, Bret Hart's
gone. No, but why is he out here? Why, no, but what? I swear that was Cena.
I'm so excited for John Cena. That house just took his spot.
TJ's in tears because he wanted to see his
childhood hero. Honestly, the bitch didn't deserve it. He's 1-2 already, the greedy fuck. He didn't deserve it.
That's a fair. Danhausen with a big boot to Xavier Woods.
Who bought nosebleed seats just to see their idol. And now they have to see Danhausen wrestle a match.
What do you mean nosebleed seats? You're sitting in the
honestly,
commentary
honestly, TJ, you're right. I don't know what's sadder, seeing as John Cena can't make it to the Rumble, or we have to watch Danhausen compete. But who is next? Who's number 20?
Who is next? It's, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, it is all ego, because it is all ego. Ethan Page, my pick, because it is all about A2C.
Ethan Page, of course, representing the Vision here tonight, trying to keep the title within the corporation, and indeed is Triple H as well. Both titles being held by the corporation. One man looking to get that championship back into the hands of the people, back into the hands of the people of A2C. As you have Ethan Page on the top rope, looking to show what he's got. Oh my God, looked like double team there from Triple H. And but look at Triple H going straight after Ethan Page, though. Very precarious position, but you have to remember it's every man for himself in the Royal Rumble match. Anything can happen.
I mean, you may be thinking that, but that is all ego. That is Ethan Page, and the man gets to do what he wants. Sometimes he gets to play fair, but I mean, who, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be next?
Wiping away my last couple of tears as we come into the next entrance. And it's Kofi Kingston after the shenanigans over the past couple of weeks due to costing Gunther his shot in the Rumble, but Gunther then accidentally helping Kofi. And here comes Kofi Kingston.
Everyone else needs an SOS, because that's my pick.
The story writes itself. Xavier Woods still in this match. Two former members of David's favourite faction.
Oh my God.
I mean, didn't Kofi like betray the New Day?
Maybe, I don't even know. Look at Woods off the second rope. We're not even going to get to see it because Kofi has the aura farm, and I think he missed anyways. Went for the tightrope elbow drop. Kofi spring.
Xavier Woods putting the match on the line, walking a tightrope on the top rope. If he just got pushed or the rope got wobbled, he was out.
Oh my God, the honor roll by Xavier Woods as Kofi was looking to eliminate all ego Ethan Page. Triple H is barely breathing at this point, at least that's what it looks like. Xavier Woods going for a big one. His number 22 set to come out. We're getting very close to the end. Who's it going to be? Who is left? Triple H is gone from Xavier Woods. Who is it? Oh my God. There's no way! The former Universal Champion! The inevitable Ace is back!
What the hell? I thought I'd never see this day once!
We thought we'd never see Ace Austin back in an A2C ring, but he's back at the Royal Rumble! What in the hell am I witnessing?
I am just so in shock because Ace Austin, the man himself, is back and he's playing his cards and he's playing it well by getting a good spot at number 22.
Of course, as I've already mentioned, Ace Austin, he won the Universal title in the first ever episode of Overkill back in January against Carmelo Hayes, and he's looking to get back at that Universal Championship here tonight. We have not seen Ace Austin since February of last year. What could the condition of Ace Austin be as Danhausen gets tossed over the top rope?
And you know what they say, Quans, the famous saying of hell froze over, and tonight it looks exactly like that. I'm still in shock, Quans. I can't fucking believe this.
Neither can I. I never thought we'd see this day, but regardless, we kind of move on. Number 23, who's it gonna be? As Ethan Page goes out. Oh my God! Main event, Jey Uso. Wait a minute, Jey Uso, he had a street fight earlier against Cody Rhodes. We saw the tension both men had gone through. Jey Uso is somehow making his way out here, looking to win the Royal Rumble. Jey Uso, I mean, you have to admit the grit and determination that is filled within this man to make it to the Royal Rumble, to want to main event WrestleMania. Jey Uso, he still never won the big one, and he's looking to do that here tonight.
Well, not only did he lose that street fight, he also got attacked after the match by Cody Rhodes. So I don't actually know if he has any hope in this Royal Rumble match.
I mean, to be fair, whether it's that or whether it's the returning shock of Ace Austin still already, I don't know who to pick.
Neither do I at this point. I mean, it's anybody's game right now.
I mean, I'm still shocked that most people in the matchups earlier today has been in this Rumble so far. I mean, I'm surprised they've let themselves even come in this match. I mean, I guess even though they lost their matches so far, they're having an opportunity of lifetime as Xavier Woods gets tossed out.
Can we also have a moment of celebratory as Danhausen got eliminated off camera?
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean?
I've seen that already.
What? Why would you celebrate Danhausen getting eliminated? That is the Legends killer. You know what? I heard that you're a Legends of fucking Quans, so I hope you get fucking killed next, bro.
Okay. Oh, my God. Trouble in paradise for Ace Austin, who's barely getting back to his feet after that. Kofi Kingston knocked out Ace Austin. This could spoil the return of Ace Austin, as Kofi Kingston has Ace, and he's going to dump him over the top. Ace Austin is gone.
Perhaps the ring rust got to him. You mentioned before he's not been in an A2C ring since February of 2025. I mean, but what a return for Ace Austin. And here comes Rob Van Dam, former television champion. But will he put on a whole freaking show here tonight? It's Jey Uso now throwing Kofi Kingston to the outside.
Kofi, barely. Oh, wait a minute!
Oh my God!
It's Gunther! It's Gunther, the man that was caused the spot by Kofi. Gunther's getting his get back. A power bomb as he eliminates Kingston from the Rumble.
The Ring General doing what the Ring General does best, is cheap tactics. But I've still got to say that the whole effing show is my whole effing pick to win this Rumble.
Well, he's got the ability, but can he pull through and win this thing? And going back to the whole Kofi Gunther situation, those two men have been going back and forth for weeks now, war after war, and it continues. The storyline builds in the Royal Rumble match.
My God, we are just barely scratching the surface of what A2C in 2026 is all about, as RVD and Jey Uso going to war, trying to tire each other out. But we've just got a little bit more coming up. Number 25, who's it going to be? It could be anyone at this point.
It could, but oh my God, my deck is so elevated because it is the aerial assassin, the man that lost the Genesis Championship earlier, Will Ospreay. But still, besides that, that is still my pick to win this.
Will Ospreay, of course, as you already said, he lost his Genesis title. He's looking to up himself into the world title scene here tonight. Will Ospreay, a very great pick at number 25, and he's looking to throw himself straight into the fire against RVD and Jey Uso. 3 men in the ring, but there's only a few to go as we've reached number 25, just a couple more entrants, and we are going to be at the dying stages as RVD trying to take it to both men, the former television champion, trying to do what he can against Jey Uso and Rob Van Dam and Will Ospreay. It is chaos thus far here tonight in this Royal Rumble match, and we're just barely scratching the surface.
Will Ospreay using a great tactic of just letting them fight and then just getting involved, using the loss of his title as the motivation here tonight. We're 10 seconds away from another entrance, but Will Ospreay chucking Rob Van Dam over the top rope and eliminating him. And oh my Lord. And here comes Aleister Black, my pick. Everyone else might have been David's pick, but Aleister Black.
No, that is my pick. That is my pick. What are you on about? That's my pick.
No, we're not.
Aleister Black. This is the year of Aleister Black. I will not have any more hatred on Aleister Black. Look at this combination. He's been in the ring for 2 seconds and he's already taken down Jey Uso.
As he wore a Miami shirt a couple of months ago, but he is bringing some Miami heat tonight as Will Ospreay does give him a, is it a Liger bomb once?
I think it was just a power bomb, I guess. I'm not going to discriminate. As Ospreay taking out Uso up with a back elbow was Aleister Black there. Ospreay sends him into the corner, starting off hot. There's the backflip kick, has Aleister Black in position, up for a Styles Clash. Aleister Black's time in the Rumble can be short-lived after that Styles Clash. Down goes Black, but the Ospreay has eyes in the back of his head. He saw Uso coming, has him up for a Stormbreaker. Here he goes. As number 27 coming out. A very good number.
Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck are you? Who are you?
Whoops, is this?
We'll get you straight up.
Whose man is this?
Cheers for the Shelton Benjamin there. Cheers for the Shelton Benjamin there. Who the fuck are you? Oh my God, Pizzarana!
Black, oh God, a moonsault.
And another person making their A2C debut here tonight. We've got Shelton Benjamin, but who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that
Bitch,
guy?
who signed you? Who the fuck even are you? Bro, Nick Khan, who the fuck is this guy? Please!
Oh my god, Ospreay taking out 2 men. There's that moonsault DDT. We've got a couple more entrants to go as Will Ospreay currently holding court in the ring with Aleister Black and Shelton Benjamin. As he's looking to toss him over the top rope, looking to make his debut very short-lived. As he's caught him on the top turnbuckle, looking to toss him out, but who is
I mean, Shelton Benjamin's still my pick. Shelton Benjamin's still my pick, even though I don't know the fuck that.
Oh my god!
This guy is not my fucking pick. Fuck this guy.
The man who saved Jey Uso earlier tonight. Jey Uso's already eliminated, but here's a fun fact. He had 28 matches last year. He's just entered the Rumble at number 28. And this is the position that Joe Gacy won it from last year. Can history repeat itself? The numbers don't lie. For everyone in that ring, it spells disaster for you because the lethal weapon is here.
We're about to find out. We've got 2 former mid-card champions. The former Oceanic champion, Steve Blackman, who's already gone.
Never mind.
Hey, get it up, you're funny.
Shelton Benjamin, his debut was eliminated. A former Oceanic champion. I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh my god.
Is Shelton even signed? Like, are we just having him as... Is this like a fucking Make-A-Wish shit? But we gave this Make-A-Wish kid a fucking Royal Rumble match.
I don't know. I don't know. He might be a local talent. I wouldn't even be phased if God himself walks down the ramp at this point. But
oh my what? It's Cedric. He's a bitch.
Not even close. I hate this guy. Cedric Alexander, number 29. We're 1 entrant away from it all being over. Aleister Black taking him out. I don't have much to say.
That's still my pick. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was number 30. That's why I reacted so much.
You need to stop drinking before these shows. You really
No! This is sponsored by Real American Beer.
No, please no. Please no. We've already had one Apocalypse Black Mass to Shelton Benjamin. We've already had one Apocalypse last 2 years ago thanks to fucking Trojan. We're not doing this again. I swear to God, if Shelton Benjamin eliminates one more person, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Well, he's looking to try and eliminate Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay fighting out of it. I mean, Cedric Alexander got the look of the draw this year. Drawing number 29, he has every opportunity to win this thing.
Hey, I mean, Shelton Benjamin, he hurts people, man. He hurts.
No, he eliminated Will Ospreay.
My head,
now, who is the last entrant? Who's number 30?
What the fuck?
What the hell?
I thought he had a broken freaking neck.
It looks like not only has his neck been repaired, but his confidence. Santos Escobar is back. The Emperor of A2C, the former world champion, is back at number 30.
I'm speaking of confidence. I've got confidence in that.
They say the last entrance is always the biggest. Santos Escobar, back from an ongoing neck injury for months when he re-injured himself at Halloween Havoc. This is incredible. This is why the Royal Rumble is the best damn time of the year. Holy fuck.
I mean, TJ, you would have thought that we wouldn't have seen Santos Escobar for at least another year or so. He got big pressured off the top of the Hell in a Cell and threw 10 feet down through the cage onto the canvas. We never thought we'd even see Santos Escobar back in an A2C ring, let alone in the Royal Rumble.
Hey, and I mean, I seen that shit firsthand, man. I thought that was game, set, and match for Santos Escobar's career.
I mean, it's only been 3 months of recovery time. How is this man even walking? Never mind in the Royal Rumble match. He's just landed on his neck. And
I don't even know.
I mean, hey, we seen this shit in another company back in 2008, 2007 with another man, a man that couldn't participate in this Rumble because of Danhausen.
Oh my God. Another against Santos, Phantom Driver, Aleister Black. We're at the final 4. We have 3 promising young stars and Shelton Benjamin here to see who's going to go to WrestleMania. Aleister Black tossed out of the ring by Escobar. Aleister Black is gone. Final 3. Final 3. Shelton's gone. Final 2. It's Cedric Alexander and Santos Escobar. Escobar's got Alexander right where he wants him. This is the final 2 of the 2026 Royal Rumble. It could be time for Alexander Alexander to have one more crash out for the main event of WrestleMania, but will Santos Escobar complete his comeback? Will he make it back to the top of the mountain? Will he climb back to that Emperor's throne?
I mean, that could be prime Alexander about to come out and become the prime of A2C and become a main event person of WrestleMania. Santos Escobar is obviously holding the World Championship before, but he could also go for the Universal Championship if so damn pleases.
My God, Escobar staring down Cedric Alexander. What? Oh, look at Escobar. Very, very risky move, hopping over the top rope to take out Alexander. But this is the biggest test of Alexander's career against a former world champion, let alone in the final two of the Royal Rumble match. This is a big move for Escobar, a big move for Alexander. He's got Tequila Sunrise locked in, looking to try and make Alexander the Pain flesh over him, but Alexander's fighting with the kicks to the face. What more do these two need to do in the final two? There's the lariat by Alexander, getting back to his feet as well, as Alexander looks to put Escobar down. He's got him center of the ring. Could have been thinking lumbar check, but no, Escobar's got a counter. Escobar has an opening on Alexander, has him by the back of the head. Escobar
Could be it.
super kick.
Oh, he's won it! He's won it!
Escobar
No way!
wins the Royal Rumble.
That is why the draw matters so much. He drew number 30 and he managed to get the easiest run of his career. What
The Emperor, he's done it after rehab and reconstruction. The Emperor Santos Escobar will be once again in the main event of WrestleMania. Wait, what the hell?
What the hell? Where's our counter? What?
The clock's starting. What the?
What does mean fair the entrance?
The number 31,
What the-
I guess. Oh
What
my
the fuck?
God. Are you kidding me?
But why the fuck is he here?
You've got to be kidding me with Nick Khan by his side. The corporation have done it again. Seth Rollins is, I guess, number 31.
How was this fair on Santos Escobar? It was good enough that he just won that match after reconstruction and surgery, and now he has to go against Seth freaking Rollins, God himself.
Oh my God, and when Drew McIntyre in the ring now, coming from behind the desk. Drew McIntyre now assaulting the winner, or should be the winner of this year's Royal Rumble, Santos Escobar, but he's being assaulted, and now here comes the new Genesis champion, Carmelo Hayes. This is absurd. Somebody has to stop these two.
I mean, the corporation doing what they damn freaking please, but I don't even know why they're doing this. I mean, what is the actual point of this? Just so they can, I mean, I guess he said he wanted to keep the dominance, but for Seth Rollins to come out here out of anyone?
Oh my God. And now Mello and McIntyre leaving the building. Rollins sizes up Escobar for a curb stop, and he nails it. Seth Rollins has just had a Royal Rumble accolade handed to him thanks to Nick Khan. Thanks to the... Wait, what the hell? Oh my God, the chair!
What the hell is
Who is that? With a steel chair! Nick Khan is being assaulted! Who is that?
Covered face, steel chair, a hoodie with Seth Rollins on his back.
Wait a damn minute! Oh my God!
I thought he quit! I thought he quit! John Moxley's back! And Escobar now taking it to Rollins. Rollins is stunned. He can't believe what he's seeing. Escobar!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Escobar does it this time. Santos Escobar wins the Royal Rumble.
You see that Seth Rollins possibly at some point had the biggest ruse of the century, but John Moxley has just pulled that on Seth Rollins, and his plan of winning the Rumble has just backfired as Santos Escobar has done it. And TJ, are you even commentating what the fuck I'm seeing right now?
I'm in utter shock of what has just happened. But Santos Escobar has managed to still win the Royal Rumble after everything that's just occurred.
Oh my God. Well, for a first time as a three-man booth, boys, I think we did pretty damn good. From David, from TJ, I've been Quans, and ladies and gentlemen, that's been the Royal Rumble, and we have just kick-started the road to WrestleMania. We'll see you next time.
You sexy bunch of shaggers.
Good night, guys.